Okay, Cancer, this is your June reading, June 2017 reading. So, just starting out with a nice view of the natural light coming in there through the trees, through the leaves on the tree. A little moment of stillness and silence to start it off. So, let's see what's in the cards for you for June. Yeah, I still think it's a little bit dark, so we're going to have to turn the light on there. So, okay. The card from this deck will be the main energy for June for you, okay, Cancer. One card, the main focal energy. This is the journey of love. This is the love facet, okay? These will be a few enhancer or clarifier cards, okay, for this right here. So, and it's all been very well shuffled, especially when I'm reading for, you know, an element that I have in my chart. My moon is in Cancer, so my rising Sagittarius and my sun sign is Capricorn. So Capricorn with Sag rising, Cancer moon. So whenever I do any of those three, I shuffle like crazy mad, because I'm like skeptical, hard-headed. Okay, Capricorn, we're, you know, so we're we want to be very, very sure, okay? So just to let you know, these cards have been very well shuffled. I always do anyway, but especially, okay. So let's get started. This will be the main energy for Cancer for June 2017. See what we get here. The main focal point for Cancer. June 2017, Cancer. I saw the moon starting right off the bat. The moon rules Cancer. So let's see if one wants to pop. And our team of benevolence, we invite you to bring forth a message. Okay, for Cancer. I felt like there was two cards, but there was, okay, well, there's the Tower. But the star was on the bottom. Three of Pentacles on the top. So cooperating with the universe, okay, fulfilling your destiny. You know, some things need to be swept away, purified, cleansed out of your life. I was just talking about in the Sagittarius reading, the purifying of the blood, because the blood dance was the card they got from here. And if you think of all the organs that have to, that their main goal is to purify the body, purify the blood, the body, okay, the flesh. So, you know, let's see how this Tower card, see this eye right here, it helps you to see things clearly when you clear out this clutter, okay? This is Major Arcana, so God's trying to help you to see things clearly, to see what can stay and what's got to go, what you can carry along further with you on your journey, or what you're not ready to let go of, and what you're, you know, but God's asking you, universe, source, creator, I like to say God, just keeps it simple. I'm in this simplicity. I like to just keep it simple, so there's no doubt that this is the Most High, okay, your creator. So that star card, that's the spirit, your higher self guiding you. The energy of Gaia, of the earth, okay? That's that Three of Pentacles. You cooperate, that Trinity, okay? The highest one is the Holy Spirit, the Divine Mother who guides us. See how this looks like? The Divine Mother guiding that vortex, that star, which is you, that vortex of light. So, what was on the topic? Oh yeah, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so when you cooperate with the universe, you might hear my son playing in the background. He's up now, so. So when you cooperate with the universe, you get an echo, response, boomerang, okay? The reciprocation, karma, whatever you want to call it, okay? It's the balance, the harmonizing, it's encoded in everything. So, you know, this can be harsh, okay? See these teeth and fire, okay? This doesn't always feel good to purify, right? Like when you drink those detox teas or whatever to purify parasites, whatever, you know, you can throw up, have diarrhea. It's not, you know, sweat, all kinds of stuff. So it's, you know, it's like a junkie coming off heroin. What are you going to do? It's like you get clean or die, but getting clean feels like dying. Okay, so any kind of purifying that needs to happen. So let's see. The details of the story here for you for June, Cancer. The Tower can mean tears. If I didn't already say that, that's, you know, you could have been doing a lot of heavy crying lately, and that's cleansing and purifying too, okay? Like the bacteria, just like a pimple or anything coming to the surface, to be exported out of the body because it's not pure. And we want harmony, balance, peace, so we want things that are pure, the blood to be clean. So Cancer, clean water, clean air, clean soil, clean food, clean temple, clean body, clean mind. No shame, guilt, resentment, fear, any fear-based. That's what we're cleaning out. Any fear-based, lower emotions, okay. Yeah. Temperance, this is alchemy, and purification is a big part of alchemy, and balance and harmony, okay? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Star card, yeah. And you can see this, look, you know, this is like an angel. Maybe like Archangel Raphael, because the alchemy involved, it's a part of healing and balancing and harmonizing your energies, and so that you can maintain that heart-centered Christ consciousness, and that's Archangel Raphael. So when I see the Temperance card, Sagittarius, that's the teacher of health and well-being, mastery, self-mastery, alchemy. So purifying. So I'm just gonna cut the deck around and see. Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. Cancer. So, if I didn't say this is, okay, so Sagittarius, that's what Temperance, okay, and being tempered, so purifying is anything that brings us more to center, to balance. So purification, water, fire, you know, that's what the Tower card, flood, fire, famine, pestilence, all the, okay, so, you know, but it weeds out all the things that don't serve you, that keep you from maintaining this balance of harmony. And this can also represent patience, so being patient while you heal and cleanse and purify and allow for things to be removed from your life. Because, and this Lovers is Gemini. So, and you can see in the center the black and white, okay, but there's black on one leg, white on the other, and then on the top, black on one side, white on the other, and then black, the arms, the same. So it's the unification of the self, which comes from, you know, facing your dark side, facing the darkness. Gemini, Lovers, that's very much, you know, facing both sides. So this could be a choice, a decision you have to make. Perhaps getting rid of a person out of your life, okay, so that God can bring in the one who's you're meant to be with. Some of you might resonate with that. Others, this could be just a decision, a choice you have to make. It might be facing your dark side, you know, things that, and I just say dark side because it's painful. We don't want, it's uncomfortable. It's not stuff we're thinking about making a beautiful dinner. This is like, you know, just maybe the dark aspect of it, like, oh, chopping all the vegetables, my hands are gonna be sore tomorrow, my back, okay, so it's just facing that aspect of it, and good, you should take all things into account. That's the Gemini energy right now, okay, looking at both sides of everything. So, but by doing that, then maybe you won't make such an extravagant dinner where you're so just depleted the next day or something. Okay, so it's important it's going to help usher in more light by doing that. More higher virtues, patience, harmony, balance, inner alchemy, okay, purification. So, okay, well, there you go. I mean, justice, balance. That's what it's all about for you this month, Cancer, for June. You know, okay. And right after the Lovers card is the Knight of Cups. He has to be very balanced in order to not spill that cup, right? So, some reflection time, seeing yourself clearly. See that mirror? Maybe it's a new perspective of self you need to gain. So the way you used to view yourself, maybe that's what needs to go. Because it's just balance all over the place. With the Lovers, these are all major arcana cards, okay? So this is a gift from God to help you, and it may not be easy. Decisions need to be made, okay? You need to weigh both sides of the issue. It's like all those three cards, man, and they're major arcana. I mean, if anything, those are the cards in the deck that reflect balance, harmony, you know, light and dark, black and white, salt and vinegar, whatever. Salt and vinegar, potato chips, you know, it's got to be balanced, right? Can't be too salty, can't be too vinegary. That just came to me. Okay, so Cancer, let's see what we have for you in the love department. The Lovers came up, balance, So self-love, of course, it starts there first. You know, I say that all the time now because, I mean, that's just an awareness that we emerge into, that we can't fix the world, we can't fix somebody else, we can't, all we can do is master ourselves and hope for the best. We really can't hope for anything in particular because that's attachment to outcome. We just hope for the best, and just trust in God that all things work out according to the will of the Most High, so you can surrender to that and trust in that. Because the major arcana, see, they see the big picture, that eye, that golden eye, it sees everything perfectly clear. It knows what it's doing. God knows. God knows. Even when we don't know, even if we don't think God knows, that doesn't change the fact that God still knows. So, you know, like Father knows best, you know, Mother, Father, God, Divine Mother, the feminine, Divine Father, the masculine. So we'll see if a card pops out of here. It's probably going to be just balance, really balancing out Cancer. And Cancer season's coming up, so sometimes for some people, birthdays and anniversaries and things, holidays can be rough. So there might be some balancing preparation work you may have to do just, you know, to get through. You can go from being very happy to very sad on your birthday. I know it can be a mix of emotions depending on the situation and where you're at in life. And so let's see if a card wants to pop out here. Well, you guys want me to separate the deck and pick one? You guys... Alright, I think Cancer wants me to pick a card. So we're going to cut the deck and pick one for you guys. Last chance to pop one out, Team God. Team Benevolence. My benevolent guides. Okay, okay. Oh, whoa. Coming together, the blood dance. Well, those are what just stuck out to me because they were facing up. So, okay, the coming together, the blood dance. And I was just talking about that card. Let's see if we can get just one card, but that just kind of confirms. Okay, so. Okay. Across the waters. So this pouring back and forth, like when you do it with wine or anything really, you're aerating it. So you're letting it expand into its potential so you can taste every aspect of it. Okay, so that's like when you put wine in a decanter, okay? So across that, okay, so what's coming across this is air, okay? Coming across this liquid that you're pouring back and forth between these two vessels. The air is touching it and aerating it. And what is the air? It's the ether. So what is coming across the water to help to purify you is ether, the light. See how she's looking out into the light? Again, more gold and green, and then there's the blue. Okay, that's the water. So that purifies, and that's the Divine Mother. Okay, you add that to the Divine Father, which is that air, the ether, which contains the electric masculine, magnetic feminine. When they're balanced, we can be heart-centered, that green, which is the, okay, then that's the golden consciousness, the Christos, the Christed, the golden. So this balance of masculine and feminine, okay, the water. And what comes across the water is the air, the ether, okay? The information from God that gets grounded. You use that energy, ground it, so that you can make the decisions that serve your highest good. Because what serves your highest good is the greatest good. And it comes from being heart-centered. So when you're coming from a place that's heart-centered and you're serving self from a heart-centered place, not serving self from an egotistical place, we're surrendered to God to allow for this process to take place. The blood cleanses itself, okay? This balance of harmony is encoded in everything, in nature, okay? All we need to do is allow for it. So some things need to be cleared out, you know, aired out, cleared out, rinsed out. Because the Tower card, okay, but all the main purpose of it, all these three cards are just saying balance, balance, balance. It's going to bring you a lot of balance. You're going to feel very balanced. And it's kind of a magical feeling when you feel that. So allow for the masculine and feminine within you to balance. It's going to open up a lot for you. It's going to shed light on so much. You're going to see the importance of it where you might not have before. Sacred convergence. I mean, if that's not okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The sacred unity, the unification within you. That's that sacred convergence, because it's yours and yours alone. You do it. You and God do it together. You co-create this. You do it by surrendering, allowing, okay, for the process that's encoded, that God encoded in everything to keep itself balanced and pure and healthy. And so that sacred convergence, 28, reduces to 10, which is 1, which is the number of God or self, 0, 1, both of those numbers. Okay, and 22 is at the top. That's very much a twin flame. It's also the master builder number. And this is, you know, loving the light and the dark, loving all that is, embracing. See how she's embracing? It kind of looks like a heart, that she's making her arms into like a heart shape. She's loving all of herself. All the mistakes she's made, everything. That's the sacred convergence. So Cancer, this is really good stuff. From this place of really good balance, I mean, magical things you'll see unfold. Miracles, magic, amazing. That's why it's amazing grace, because the grace, this grace that God provides in everything. It's in the trees, it's in us, it's in everything, the air, the water. Okay, it is amazing and magical. because it happens all on its own, really. We just have to allow for it and surrender to it. That's another reason why it's so amazing, because it's always happening on its own. So, Cancer, bless you. I love you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again next month for the July monthly. And peace be upon you all. Again, I love you all, and blessings to each and every one of you. And if I can find my mouse here, this happens sometimes, it gets lost. Where'd we go, mouse? See? Okay, there we are. All right, you guys. Take care, and I will see you next time.